Well, hello there. Welcome back to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. I am an energy alchemist, a sound bowl practitioner, and an intuitive. Happy 8/8 Lions Portal. Oh my. I hope you are doing well, that you are remaining grounded in this incredible influx of energies that is the 8/8 portal, with full moon energies, with Mercury still retrograde but thinking about coming direct in a couple of days. The energies are interesting to navigate, I'm sure. So anyway, I wanted to check in with you because it's been a couple of days. I went out to Colorado for a few days. We've had a lovely time driving across Kansas and driving across Nebraska. First, we thought we'd do something different and go across Nebraska to get to Fort Collins, and then we drove back the regular way using Kansas. So interesting, lovely, but as always, it is so nice to be home. Hydrate. Broken record. super important. Be hydrated, especially with the energies the way they are, the weather the way it is. Bless your water, set your intentions, and then mindfully ingest the water. So, yeah. Like I said, it was a nice time. We did go to the Rocky Mountain National Park, and I must admit, standing on top and just looking at everything brought tears to my eyes, and the awesomeness of it, of Mother Earth, and just the beauty is amazing. And I'm really glad to be home, where I have my routine, where I can be with my kitty cats, be with my garden and my birdies, and get grounded that way. It's challenging to be, at least it was for me, to be grounded and because I was always around someone. And even the place that we stayed, it was, it's just a place, to rest your head. It's not a resort or anything. But so there was constant noise, and that can be very, it can mess with you. Even up in the mountains, because it was very touristy. It was probably like the last week or two that families were going on vacation. So again, very people-y. And the three of us were kind of introverts. We can pretend we're extroverts, but we really like the quiet. And then even with each other, trying to be entertaining with each other, it was like, yeah, we're tired. Each one had to go, yeah, I think we've had enough. So, oh my goodness, I love the dynamics. But again, what do I have to say? Let me tune in to the highest of highs, from the most organic of origins, free from any manipulations, distortions. For this Lionsgate, well, actually, for always, I was listening again to Mel Lawson. I love her. She channels some really fabulous, just straightforward information. Particularly at this time, because I kind of liken the Lionsgate Portal kind of like to New Year's Eve, where it's like, ooh, everybody gets involved. Woohoo! Which is quite lovely. That being said, with everyone involved and all different whatever, super imperative that you set the intention. If you are going to do like a meditation or anything for manifestation, whatever, in honor of the Lionsgate Portal, make sure you set that intention that you are connecting to only that which is of the highest, most high, organic, and true, with no distortions, no false timelines, no trickery, basically, but it's only that which is for your highest and best good, connected to the organic. No false realities, no false timelines. You want it organic. Okay? Setting the intention, and again, setting that intention with your energy field, that lower energies, anything false, cannot penetrate. Same thing. You want to connect with only that which is true and organic and real. Because we are still living in a world that is filled with a lot of manipulation and false, yeah. And it may have been incorporated into some of the false timelines, false grids that are there, and you just don't want to tap into that and be, filling yourself up with that. Cover yourself by setting your intention for the highest, most pure, organic, for the highest and greatest good. Okay? That being said, I think that was the most important message that I received this morning. Because, I woke up this morning questioning, just so full of questions, and like, what do I trust? How do I discern? How do I know what is real? Who do I listen to? Who, what is real, what isn't? And I was feeling a little fearful, but just questioning and just kind of wanting to just give up. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. And then that information came in, and instantly, by taking the time to connect organically to that which is the most high and most true, I felt clarity again, connectedness to the earth. So when in doubt, drop the phone, drop the computer, not literally, of course, but disengage. Get out and connect with Mother Earth and Father Sky in the most organic, true, highest of high way to gain the clarity. Because there is a lot of falsehoods playing out right now. It's our mainstream media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, whatever. There's just a lot of false going on. And you want to make sure that you come back to yourself and you connect with the divine source to know what is true. Because remember, all that chaos is here to distract us. It's to get us in our feels and get us in our emotions, get us in our chaos. Because if chaos is ensuing, then there's a vulnerability, there's an openness for someone or something outside of us to attempt to come in and take control. Oh, so much chaos here. Let us bring control. Don't need it. Tap into your truest self. your greatest truth. Come from that space of truth and integrity, and you will know. And when in doubt, don't do. And always do no harm to yourself or anyone else. And it just may be a really good idea to unplug from the craziness. It's just all drama going on. And we are needed to anchor in the light, to anchor in the true source, and to be that beacon of light and hope, objectivity, neutrality, love and compassion, unity. That's what we're here to do. From that place, we'll know what to do. But okay, so you know, it's all about grounding, connecting, base of your feet, send down those roots to the center of the earth. Base of your spine, send down root to the center of the earth and connect. Draw up Mother Earth energy to feel that in, and draw down cosmic energy. And whatever color that may look like to you, might be silver, might be gold, might be purple, light, whatever. Draw that in, allow that to mix and flow throughout your energy field. Flow up through your chakras, cleanse it out, up and around, fountain it out, cleansing your auric field, out your arms, out your palms, the chakras here, down your legs and out your feet chakras, so that your energy is flowing. It is clearing out any stuck debris. You're getting it stronger so that you're creating that force field, that protection that will prevent the negativity, the chaos from untruths penetrating your sovereign field. And likewise, that means you are connected to the divine source. Coming into the center of your head, remember to draw that line where it connects, center of the head. That is your place of neutrality, your sacred observer, sacred witness, where you can observe with compassion, but with neutral compassion, what is going on around without getting sucked into it. Neutrality, groundedness, keeping your energy flowing, keeping that protection up, and deep breathing. And above all is the breath that gets you into the body to connect you to the earth. Connect to the earth by going out and loving the earth, feel the earth, sit on Mother Earth, hug that tree, watch the birdies, see the flowers, look at the sky, be grateful, invoke gratitude and joy and play. Get out and play. Just because there's serious shit going on doesn't mean you have to lose your sense of joy and play. It doesn't mean you're, oh, I'm not a serious spiritual. Yeah, yes, you are. But spirituality and being on this path doesn't mean you have to be serious. Invoke the joy, invoke the love, whatever it is that's going to fill your heart with that love and that joy. Because remember, that's the high vibration. That is the world that we are creating. Okay? Well, let's see. Let's see which one of these little guys over here, my oracle cards, went to speak. My spirit team, our highest of highs. Speak only love and truth may come through. Organic connection. All right, remember this is for entertainment, spiritual, and inspirational purposes. Like and subscribe. There is that link of Buy Me a Coffee, if you so wish. But yeah, let's see what further messages there may be for this wonderful date of August 8th. Date of manifestation and of energies. Wisdom of Avalon. Let's see what magic awaits. Colette Baron Reed. I always say that. Baron Reed. Wisdom of Avalon. Sing, dance, play, tune in to Mother Earth, tune in to the elements around you. Know that we are divinely protected, we are divinely guided. Just make sure you are connecting to the original source. Not out of fear, just out of wisdom, out of the wisdom of Avalon. Oh. While I was in Colorado, so many things, but one of the sweetest things that happened, which to me just is kind of perplexing for me, is it's either two bees or not to be, two bees or one bee that just stayed. But anyway, there was just this sweet little fuzzy bee flew into the car, and instead of panicking or anything, I just said, well, hi. And then I grabbed a piece of paper and said, you are so pretty, and I scooped it up. I said, okay, let me take you outside, let you fly away. Flew away. I don't know, because several hours later, I open the car door and I look over, I go, well, I thought we had this talk. And there was another little sweet little fuzzy little bee. I wanted to pet it. It was so cute, very sweet, and grabbed it and I said, thank you again, but you go fly free. Let it go. Several hours later, there was a wasp, a sleepy wasp. I did the same, although it wasn't as cute. I was a little afraid of it, but not really. But I just said, hello, thank you for coming in here, but you got to go now. You got to go now. Got another little piece of paper, got it, and set it free outside. Nature was talking to me, and then we had a old bunny rabbit that came up within a couple of feet, just kind of laid down and said hi. And then this cute little bird that was just hopping around, going, hi, you want to feed me? So when you change your energy, it's interesting. It's interesting what happens, what magic can happen all around you. And looking to the skies, I saw so many faces. Oh my gosh, it was pretty amazing. Anyway, okay. Enough stories. Let me see. Who wants to speak? Anybody want to speak as a message? Okay. Let's see. This is the swan. Transformation. Trusting the psychic gifts. Yeah. Transformation is occurring, whether we are aware of it or not, whether it is physically visible to us, it is happening. Transformation is taking place collectively and individually. And a part of this transformation is us tapping into our psychic gifts, our abilities from the ancient ones, the abilities that we may have hidden, that we may have buried. And it kind of piggybacks what I was just talking about a few minutes ago about making sure that as we develop our clairs, our abilities, that we are tapping into the organic, real energies, not the false ones, not the fake ones, the artificial, but the organic, real, and truth. That is where our power is, and that is where we will gain the most direct, clear guidance and information. And as we all develop our gifts, we will be transforming our earth, the new world. And it's trusting it. When you are connected to Source, trust the information that you are receiving. Trust in yourself. Trust in your gifts. That is the great. What came in is that's the game changer. Is when we all start trusting our gifts again and not relying on these external media, YouTube, whatever, anything external. When we trust our own gifts, there's where the power and the beauty lies. Okay, it says, Son says, dive in. You're going to love who you become. And it reminds you that you need to trust your intuition and your psychic gifts to guide you as you go through the process of this wonderful and ultimate change. The swan is the companion of the high priestess, who has the ability to part the mists that serve to separate Avalon from the physical world. Swan can dive into the lake on her behalf and find treasures that the human eyes cannot see. So the swan is here to remind you to see with your heart and listen with your spirit. The whole world can be magically transformed. That is a beautiful confirmation of to tune into that world, tune into the mists of Avalon, not this 3D soap opera that is playing out. It really becomes very, oh my goodness. It's almost like the split is very apparent now. The 3D of angst and turmoil and chaos, and the 5D of being the eye, being the calm, being the light in the center of the storm. This one is Merlin, the Merlin. Oh my goodness. Alchemy, justice, balance. Yes. And I love that dragon. The truth. Alchemizing. We are the alchemists. Justice. Justice is coming. Justice is here. Justice and truth will win out. And we alchemize that which no longer serves us. Balancing. It has been so disproportionate, it has been so unbalanced, that 3D world that we are bringing the balance, but it's more of the balance is happening. The scales of justice and balance, Libra. And as I was looking at that, the vision that came in was Merlin. You never see Merlin panic. Merlin has all the resources within. He has the owl, he has his dragon, he has the nature companions to assist. But Merlin, invoking the Merlin inside, that is the ancient magic of calm and alchemy and patience, infinite patience in the world of nature. And again, the need, Merlin is nature, so when you feel discombobulated, get out in nature and find yourself again and recognize the alchemist that you are, the magic that you bring. And most often that means retreat away from the noise, come back into the stillness and the aliveness of nature. I love this. It says, the Merlin is the messenger of initiation and alchemy, and he's both the magician and the high priest. We just had the high priestess. He's the masculine keeper of the magic and has the ability to turn iron ore into gold. Merlin says, you have all you need to move forward. Rejoice that all the elements you required for success are indeed present. Answers you seek are not found in obvious places. It's time to go within through meditation and prayer and ask the spirit world of Merlin's magical influence to send you signs and omens to help you chart your course. The Merlin says that he will lend you his wisdom and magic on this leg of your journey until you can claim it as your own. His message is always, be in the world, but not of it, and wear it only as a loose cloak about your shoulders. You will never have to look outside yourself for answers when the Merlin appears. Remember, all signs and omens sent by the Merlin are but reflections of that which is already within you. Powerful messages today, and all messages of that true organic connection so that we can tap into our true wisdom, that knowing. And by so doing, we chart the course for the new world that we are creating. It may not be obvious yet, but we are creating that new world. Do not be disheartened by the chaos. Come back to yourself. Come back to the Merlin, to the magic, to the swan, the grace, the balance, the beauty. When the outer world gets too much, come back and find your peace inside. That is where we will thrive at this time. When all is swirling about, be the calm within. Be the wisdom. Trust in yourself. Trust in the divine plan. And let go of needing or wanting it to look a certain way. It's going to look the way it looks. and you focus on you, on your upliftment, on your ability to alchemize, to transmute. For as one, we become whole. That's the words that came in. We need to heal ourselves first, and then the rest follows suit. Stay true to you. Stay true. To the truth. Open your heart to the wisdom that resides within. Remember, as above, so below, as within, so without. Do the things that nurture you. Drink tons and tons and tons of water that has been blessed and infused with intention and love. Stay grounded. Breathe. Nurture yourself. And disengage. Disengage from that craziness of the 3D world. Only in small, small doses if you have to. But disengage and observe from that place of compassionate detachment, neutrality, that sacred witness. Hold space, hold love, hold joy and laughter. Oh, and open yourself to the truth from the organic source. I believe in you. I know our higher angels, our archangels, spiritual beings all around us, they believe in us too, and they are applauding us. They're saying, good job, keep going, don't lose the faith, don't lose hope. Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities to manifest that which is for the greatest and highest good and the most benefit for the collective. All right, my dears, I'll check in with you later. It's good to see you. Good to be with you. It is good to be home. It sure is. Much love to you. The divine truth in me recognizes the divine truth in you. So mote it be. Namaste.